So my name's Kara Kading. I am part of the Milliger family. I've been teaching on essential oils. Oh, now it's been 8 years. Okay. So at Milligers, we always teach in-person classes every month, and then we also offer a online version. So, and a lot of people like to just jump on both because there is something obviously great about having an in-person experience where we can actually get oils on you. It's an amazing aroma experience. It's incredible. But then there's something nice about also like sitting, in your home, relaxed on the couch, whatever it may be, you have that opportunity too. Okay. And sometimes our customers who do online are from far away. We've had people like from New York or California, so they can tune in and be able to see, and be educated. Okay. So I'm going to go through this pretty quickly because I want to like try to keep it. It's so hard for me, but I'm going to try to keep it concise and quick and under an hour. And then, like I said, it is recorded. So I'll send the recording out. Any questions you have, you know how to get a hold of me. But this is our class tonight is all about balance and energy. And I feel like anytime it's like there's a change in the seasons, this is a great time to kind of reflect on making sure that we feel balanced, trying to find, good energy, feeling sustainable, and that level of homeostasis where we don't feel like we're on a roller coaster of up and down of all the things that we're trying to accomplish or get done. Okay. So I'm here to guide you through that. So thanks for being on tonight. The whole goal of this class is to empower you, okay? To let you know that there are natural solutions available for whatever your health concerns are. I appreciate you guys filling out the Google form so I could see where your specific pain points were so that I can make sure that this class is completely tailored to your specific needs and health concerns, okay? So, and if there is something that I don't discuss or that comes to mind that you're like, well, actually, I have a problem with this, let me know because I love to help people feel that empowerment of doing something to be able to naturally support your health and wellness. Okay. So I'm here for you. All right, so let's hone in, and it's good for you to have a fresh mindset of what are your top three health concerns? Is it stress and anxiety, pain and inflammation, sleep, digestion, immune support? Maybe it's depression and overwhelm, or a slow metabolism, that lack in energy. When you're conscious of what those top concerns are, then when we go through the class and we talk about that, then you'll be like, oh, right. I know I struggle with digestion. That's at the top of my list. And she's talking about digestion right now. This would maybe be a good product for me to incorporate into my daily routine. Okay. So if you're aware of kind of what you're looking for, then when we go through the class, there'll be like a little kind of, hello, time to zone in and like be really conscious of like what we're talking about. Okay. Now that you're going to zone out on me, stay focused here. Like I said, I will keep moving. But if you, I see a lot of new faces on here, which is really exciting. So I want to make sure that we're covering some of the basics. So know that your doTERRA oils are going to be safe. All right. We're only talking specifically about doTERRA essential oils. And the big reason why that is, we did a lot of research before we decided what brand of essential oils to have in the store. And there's a lot of junk out there. I mean, it was amazing. Elsa Milliger and I usually teach these classes together, and it was incredible the research that we did and different products that we tried, and just really discovering of like 85 to 90% of what is out there on the market has been adulterated in some way. Either some fragrance has been added to it, or they're claiming that it is, 100% pure peppermint oil, but it's been filled with another carrier oil or something like that. And the FDA only requires the bottle of peppermint oil to be 5% peppermint, and you can fill the rest with another carrier oil, and you can still say it's 100% pure peppermint oil. So doTERRA doesn't do that at all. When you look at a bottle of peppermint oil from doTERRA, it's 100% pure peppermint oil. Nothing's been added, nothing's been taken away. Okay. And so we have what's called a CPTG standard. That's a certified pure tested grade. Every single oil goes through 30 to 50 different third-party tests to ensure the quality, the purity, and the potency of that oil. Okay. If you're wondering, well, what are essential oils? Okay, these are simply extracts from plants. It's what the plant uses to thrive and survive in nature. And you get these amazing side benefits. Okay, no negative side effects or addictions, but you get actually additional benefits. And we'll talk about that as we go through. But know that they're going to be 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. So a little bit is going to go a long way. You're going to get a lot of bang for your buck. Most everything is like 1 to 2 drops per application, and a full size bottle is going to be 250 drops in that bottle. So you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck. It's also important to know that they're going to be, I guess, like I said, natural and safe. They've got that CPTG standard, but they're also going to be really effective. So we're actually getting to the root cause of the problem. We're never covering up or masking the issue. We're actually working with the body on a cellular level. So when we look at what your cell looks like, this is like a little biology 101. This is your cell. And what protects your cell is a nice oily membrane. Okay. Two things that can harm your cell is bacteria and viruses. Bacteria lives on the outside of the cell, viruses live on the inside of the cell. Okay. When you go to the doctor and they, you don't feel good and they say, well, it's a bacterial infection, they can usually prescribe a prescription for you. It will clean up that bacterial infection in about, 7 to 10 days. But there are some negative side effects of that, right? And we have to work really hard to kind of rebuild our immune system and get that healthy microflora back into our gut, because those powerful antibiotics, they don't know the difference between good bacteria and bad bacteria. So when they enter the body, they're like pow, 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 and they are destroying all the bacteria. So we've got to work to rebuild it. Okay. But it is getting rid of that bad bacteria. That is true. When you have a virus and you go to the doctor, they basically tell you what? You got to go home, get plenty of rest, drink plenty of fluids, let nature run its course. And that's because the prescriptions that they provide are water based synthetics. They do not have the ability to penetrate this oily membrane and get at those viruses living on the inside of the cell. Your essential oils have the ability to not only stop the replication of the bacteria living on the outside of the cell, but they can also stop the replication of the viruses living on the inside of the cell. Okay, so and I'll highlight some of those that are really effective in that. And know that they're going to be affordable. So we save, tons of money every single year. We've got 3 kids; they're teenagers now, so their immune system is a little bit better than when they were younger. But they still get sick, but oils are our first line of defense. Okay, it's the first thing that we use in the home, which is again very empowering. Our first line of defense of what we use, and this has helped tremendously. Okay, it has saved us trips of having to make an appointment, driving on the other side of town, waiting in the waiting room, having to get a prescription. All of that really adds up, right? And so, this is a way that we can do it naturally. Working with our body on a cellular level is so incredible, and all those great side benefits. So, we'll talk about some of those. The most important thing, I think, is like, well, how are you going to use these? What are the ways that you can use them in your home? The first way that we'll talk about is aromatically. This is just diffusing and getting the oils into the air, or just smelling it. Okay. Topically is when we're actually applying it right to the body or the area of concern. And then internal use. All right. So doTERRA oils only. You don't want to do this with any other oils on the market because you will get sick. But look at the side of your bottle, and it will have supplemental effects. Okay. If it is safe to ingest. So we'll dive in a little bit deeper. I really want to focus on this tonight, on the ways that you're going to be using it, because I never want anyone to make a purchase or to get a product in their home and then just be like, I don't know what to do, right? That is not a good feeling. So we want you to feel completely empowered. All right, so let's dive into that aromatic use. This is really diffusing or inhaling. Your diffuser looks like this. It is basically your crock pot for your essential oils. Okay, you just put 6 to 8 drops of your oil in there. You fill it up with, first I do the regular lukewarm water. There's a little fill line, and then do 6 to 8 drops of your essential oils. Okay. We've got some great diffuser book recipes in our Facebook group. We're always posting diffuser recipes. I'm always texting them out and sharing them with our customers, just so you've got some fresh ideas of what to do. The great thing about this is that it positively affects the mood. It can change the mood in the room almost instantly. It also cleans and purifies the air. So we're actually eliminating those airborne pathogens by diffusing. So it's much better than like a candle option. What I love about it too is that I can turn on the diffuser, especially in the kitchen. My dogs love it. That's where they hang out while we're gone. Put the diffuser on. Again, can just walk away and let it diffuse. I come home for lunch and the house smells like an incredible spa. Okay. It smells great. It's calming. It's relaxing. It can be whatever you want it to be, right? Just depends on your diffuser blend. And it's also going to support the respiratory system. So we're really helping to open up the airways. I love it. So, if you're wondering how this really works, there is real science behind it. Okay. So, how do oils affect our emotions? Simply inhaling those essential oils is the fastest route into the body. When you breathe in essential oils, which will happen either if you're just like she is, just smelling the bottle, or if you have it in the diffuser, those molecules are absorbed by the hairs inside your nostrils. There's little receptors there. Okay, which sends a signal to the olfactory bulb in your limbic system. And here in the limbic system is when that emotional shift occurs in response to a smell. Okay. The limbic system is called the emotional brain. It resides in the cerebrum. This part of the brain handles your emotional response. It has your affects your sense of smell, hormone function, behavior, motivation, long-term memory. It even has an impact like on your blood pressure, your ability to sleep at night, your energy throughout the day. Other areas that are in the limbic system, the hippocampus is responsible for forming short and long term memories. The amygdala perceives your emotions such as anger, fear, sadness. It plays a role in controlling our aggression. It helps to store memories of events and emotions, and also plays a role in sexual activity and libido. The hypothalamus, this controls reproduction and sleep patterns, that body homeostasis. All right, that is our big goal, to create this level of homeostasis. We don't want to be up too high, we don't want to be down too low, and it's really stressful on the body to be on that roller coaster of highs and lows. So we're working to kind of recalibrate. Okay, and the thalamus, this relays sensory information to the cerebral cortex. So it's incredible how it works. These aromas directly impact your mood. Some aromas do that, and then other ones trigger memories of a specific experience. So that's why incorporating them into the diffuser can be so powerful and so effective. So a great time to get your diffuser going is when we're focusing on sleep. If any of you struggle with sleep, these are some of my key favorite ones to get. Serenity. This is our restful blend. doTERRA has already put together, it's a proprietary blend of essential oils that helps the body to calm down. Breathe is our respiratory blend. So I love that they're blends. It makes a lot of sense, right? Breathe, you can kind of take a wild guess of what that's going to be. It's our respiratory blend. We're helping to open up the airways. And wild orange. Wild orange is an incredible oil because it's a citrus. And a lot of times people think, well, that's going to make me really, upbeat, excited, awake. But wild orange, again, we're working with the body on a cellular level. So if you are feeling tired and sluggish, yes, it will help to energize and wake you up. But if you are feeling overexcited and you're having trouble like relaxing, wild orange will actually calm the body down. So if you got samples from me, I think I did peppermint and wild orange together. That's a great companion. But wild orange is such a powerhouse because how quickly it can recalibrate the body. Okay. And sleep is really important because this is what helps to maintain a healthy weight. So if we're getting proper, good quality sleep, we're going to have a healthy weight. This is the time that our body is cleaning out toxins. We're organizing and kind of compartmentalizing all of our thoughts throughout the day. We're renewing and repairing our body, replacing those energy reserves, reducing waste products, and helping to like recalibrate and rebuild our metabolism. Okay, so sleep is a big factor. I love sleep. I look so forward to it, and I've been sleeping so well. I'm so happy with that, just because we've been really diligent about getting the diffuser going. I recommend getting it going about like an hour before or a half hour before you're actually planning on going to sleep because it helps to create that anchor. So when you get one of these in the diffuser, your body senses that, it smells and it's like, oh yeah, serenity. It's time for sleep. It's time to wind down. It's time to relax. And it has such a wonderful impact. So you can have it right on the nightstand or you can put it, kind of anywhere in the bedroom. But I recommend getting it going like before you're going to be going to sleep. Okay. Lavender, of course, we know to be calming, right? That's the number one thing whenever I ask in class, okay, what do you know lavender to be? They're like calming. And that's a great way to remember it because it is very calming for the mind, for the emotions. But know that it's also going to be really calming for the skin. So, any kind of cuts, bumps, scrapes, bruises, burns, bee stings, bug bites, it's a natural antihistamine. So, it's really powerful and effective against any kind of a bug bite. It will inhibit any of that like swelling and itching and redness and puffiness of it. It's incredible for that. And again, we always keep this one in the kitchen and it's always in our first aid kit when we travel because of how supportive it is for the skin. There's something always happening, whether, somebody gets a cut in the kitchen or a burn, or we're on vacation and there's a sunburn involved. It's incredible for the skin. So, always have this one with you. And I love it because it doesn't smell like old lady lavender, right? It is pure, it is true, it is like you're right in a lavender field. And if you see sometimes if I have the caption, I will, but like if you look at lavender and it says A and T and I, A means aromatic, T means topical, and I means internal. Okay, and let's dive into emotional support. So, two of my absolute favorites for any kind of stress, anxiety, overwhelm, balance is our grounding blend. This was one of my very first doTERRA oils 8 years ago. It is very calming and helping to eliminate those stress hormones out of the body. And then adaptive is a great companion to this. So, has a very calming effect and helping with focusing. So, if you wake up in that panic of like, oh my gosh, I got so many things to do, and then you feel like you can do none of them because you're just like in that state of just overwhelm or that fight or flight mode. Adaptive helps to like just kind of calm everything down, helps us to compartmentalize and prioritize of what needs to be done. Okay, we can't control the things that are like happening to us or at us, or stressors throughout the day. Maybe there are obviously things that are out of our control, but we can control how we respond to these. So incorporating these, I love to have them in the diffuser, or I will actually even wear them topically as my own like pure fume, so that I can just take a moment and just like, whew, like somebody hits me with something going wrong at work. I'm like, just a minute, before I respond to this, before I get into a panic, before I put stressors on my body, let me just take a little 10-second breather here, incorporate one of these oils, and it's amazing what a difference in my response and my mental clarity is. If you're looking for like good energy and you're like, gosh, I got so much to do, and the weather's so nice outside, I've got a garden full of stuff that needs to be done, or I want to get out in the yard but I just don't have the motivation. Peppermint is a great one. So again, if you've got a sample from me, you can open that up, put a drop or two in your hands. You don't even have to like cup and inhale it. You can just simply rub it together and you can feel that release of that energy. This is another one that you can use aromatically, topically, internally, but it's very energizing. Again, when we talked in the beginning about those additional side benefits, when you're working to energize the body, this is also going to help to relieve any kind of tension or tightness. So if you put a drop in your hands and you're smelling it, you can actually massage it into your shoulders or anywhere that feels tight or tense. If I'm working at my desk or working on a project for a long time, I'll give myself kind of a 10-second reset, get some energy in there, and then, or energy in there, get some peppermint in there and just rub it into the shoulders. It feels so good. Okay. Will actually help to naturally cool down the body too. So anytime there's a rise in temperature, or like in the summer, I mean, it is going to get warmer. Okay. I'm excited for it. So peppermint's a great one. Put it in a spray bottle and you can help to naturally cool down the body, especially like anytime you go to like the county fair or something like that. It's always a hot day. And so peppermint really keeps us cool and feels refreshed. Great way to freshen the breath and aid in digestion too. So you can even just do that same drop that you put in your hand. You can rub your hand and do a tap on the tongue. and you can feel it instantly freshening your breath. So I always have this one in the car with me just because I don't know, that's a kind of time for me to like kind of freshen up. So I love peppermint for that. In your diffuser, here's a great one. Any kind of citrus oil, again, is going to help to kind of just be energy and positive and bright. So, like lemon, wild orange, grapefruit, lime. You do 2 drops of lemon, 3 drops of wild orange, 3 drops of grapefruit, 2 drops of lime in your diffuser, and this smells amazing. Okay. Another great one for this time of year, everyone asks me, all right, what can I do for seasonal threats? I'm sneezing all the time or the pollen level's high. You can do a diffuser blend of 3 drops of lemon, 3 drops of peppermint, 3 drops of lavender, or you can even put this in a spray bottle with the lemon, lavender, and peppermint. So, lemon, we haven't really talked about too much yet, but lemon is one that actually will help to break up the mucus or congestion. Peppermint is going to help to open up the airways. And remember that lavender is a natural antihistamine. Okay. So this combo is incredible for any kind of seasonal threats. All right. So let's talk about when we're applying it topically. We talked about the aromatic benefits. Now we're talking about how we're going to actually apply it to our body and on a specific area of concern. So when you're doing this, one key thing is to always incorporate and make sure that you have what's called a carrier oil. We have something called a fractionated coconut oil. I'm sure you've seen coconut oil before. This is fractionated, which means that all the fats have been pulled out, which means it's in liquid form all the time. So I will do like 3 drops of the carrier oil and 1 drop of a regular oil in my hand, rub it together and apply it to wherever the area of concern is, right? If I'm using peppermint, I'm doing 3 to 1, massaging into my shoulders. And the reason why that is for 3 things. First of all, it's going to protect the skin against any kind of skin sensitivities. It's also going to really, you're going to get a better benefit of using the carrier oil because it's going to help your oils to stretch. You're going to be able to cover a larger surface area. Okay. And then third, you can see in this graphic that it's going to keep those oils localized for a longer period of time. So you're going to get a longer lasting benefit when you're using a carrier oil. If I just put the oil on my skin, it would tend to flash off and evaporate. You get some benefit and some absorption. But when I'm layering it with the coconut oil, it's actually going to drive in deeper. And again, you're going to get that longer lasting benefit. So, again, a little bit more bang for your buck for your essential oils. And you're not going to be having to use so much of your oil specifically. Okay. You can also use like jojoba oil, sesame oil, avocado oil, anything like that as your carrier. I like coconut oil just because there's no fragrance to it. So it's not going to like have any impact on the oil that I'm using. It's not going to smell any different. And it's not sticky. It's not heavy. It's nice and light. It's super easy to be able to use. Okay. Let me see here. So I was trying to get in. I think I got everybody. Okay. All right, so here's something really cool fact. Oils enter the bloodstream within 30 seconds, and then within 14 to 20 minutes, they will permeate all the cells and tissues. They will be in every single cell of your body within 20 minutes. So when we talk about applying topically and you're like, I'm not really sure where to put it. Wherever you put it, your body, we share 60% of our DNA with plants. So when we're actually applying it topically, and it's getting absorbed into the bloodstream, into our cells and tissues, our body, they're speaking the same language. Okay. So they will know kind of where your body needs it most. Okay. So, do not worry about that. It's pretty incredible how it works with our body. And I wanted to incorporate this reflexology chart. So if you're wondering, I love to apply oils either on the well, both. I mean, on the spine, that's a great place because that's your information highway. So when you're putting your oils there, again, your body will send it where you need it most. And your feet. Okay. The bottoms of your feet, we know about reflexology, but also oils are very easily absorbed with your feet. And it just feels amazing. I've got some oils on my nightstand, and at night I love to just massage them and give myself a little 5-minute foot massage to work them in. But these are some key areas to focus on. And if you can't, you can't remember this all exactly, you can do a screenshot of this, but just know that your feet kind of work with very similar to your body. So you can see like the top of your toes is going to be in sync with your head and your brain. And then as we work down, we're working down through the body as we work down through the foot. Okay. So we work down from the head to the eyes, the ears, the armpit, the heart, the shoulder. And then we work down, into different internal organs, the knee. Everything here is all working from the top of the body all the way down. And the ear is really powerful too. This has been a fun place that I love. Even like before the class tonight, I just took some wild orange and just gave myself a little mini ear massage. I don't have this all memorized, but it's incredible. Just a little ear massage. There's so much in here, so much going on. What an impact that can make. So I love to just 5 to 10 seconds, you guys. It's incredible what an impact that can have. But I just thought that was fascinating of how that works. If you have any kind of aches and pains, a lot of people mention like pain, inflammation, those kinds of things. I love to make a roller ball with 10 drops of peppermint, 10 drops of frankincense, and 10 drops of deep blue. We'll talk about frank and deep blue shortly, but this is so great. You've just, let's see if I've got one here. Do I have one nearby? Okay, so this is what a roller ball looks like. All right. And when you make a roller ball, you just got it just looking like this. And you're going to do 10 drops of peppermint, 10 drops of frankincense, 10 drops of deep blue. And then you fill the rest with that fractionated coconut oil. Okay. And so then you just put your little top on. It's all ready to go with a little roller, and you can apply it to where it hurts. Okay. Peppermint is going to be instantly helping with that tightness and tension. Frank is king. He works for all the things. It's going to be your best friend, but really good for just kind of what it does is it kind of ramps up your oils, kind of kicks it up a notch, and helps with any kind of just healthy inflammation. Okay, and deep blue. This is our soothing blend. So again, anywhere it hurts, I could not live without deep blue. It's like my favorite thing. And again, it was hard for me to narrow down which graphic to put in here because I love all the Deep Blue products. It's so popular. We've got 3 different ones. One is the rub. Okay. This is just like a cream that you can put in and massage in. One is the stick. And the stick has the oils from Deep Blue, but it also has the addition of copaiba, which is really good for any kind of pain and inflammation. So they've put that in together. And I like that because I don't ever get it on my hands. It just looks like this. And then I can put it wherever it hurts and be able to rub it in. Okay. So that works really, really well. Super easy to apply. My kids are all athletes and they all have that in their gym bag, especially like when they're playing basketball or, volleyball. They don't want like oils on their hands, especially if they're touching their face. But this way they can just apply it and not have a problem. And the oil itself. Okay. So if you're wondering, well, what does Deep Blue have in it? It has wintergreen, which is nature's aspirin, camphor, peppermint, ylang ylang, helichrysum, blue tansy, blue chamomile, and osmanthus. So you can see these are a lot of floral oils that might surprise you with the ylang ylang, helichrysum, blue tansy, blue chamomile, osmanthus. Those are all floral oils. But floral oils actually, just like lavender, is working to repair the muscles, the tendons, the tissues. Okay. We're never just covering up and masking the issue. We're actually getting to the root cause of the problem. So I love this in all forms. Everyone has different preferences. You can't go wrong. It's so good. And then as we dive into digestive support, so, we're learning more and more about digestion or a healthy gut because we're learning that like your gut is basically like your second brain. Okay. 80% of our immune system is in our gut. And we have more neurotransmitters in our gut than we do in our brain. So it's really important that we're taking care of it and we have healthy digestion and things are moving as they're supposed to. So, Digestin, as you can imagine, this is a blend that is going to be for digestive relief. It's also really good for like acid reflux. So any kind of, you can just massage it right on the sternum. It will be very helpful for that. Motion sickness, any kind of sinus pressure, you can actually use this diluted and massage into right where your sinuses are, right where your cheekbones are to relieve any kind of pressure. And we say that this supports everything from the mouth to the south. Okay. So massage it into the abdomen in a clockwise motion. And you don't have to try to diagnose what you did wrong. We just know when things don't feel right, right? And so this is going to be very easy to the digestive system. Whether you ate too much, you've got a nervous stomach, you've got diarrhea, you've got constipation, whatever it may be, this works really well. Let's see. And this is another belly buster blend. So this has peppermint, ginger, and wild orange in it. Here's that fun fact that there are over 100 million neurons or neurotransmitters embedded in the gut. So this has a direct effect on your emotional response. That's why I wanted to put that in there. All right, now let's dive into health and vitality. So, learning about the immune system, and when I showed you that little graphic of like that cell and bacteria and viruses, having On Guard on hand at all times is really important. This is just on our nightstand. We use this all year long. It isn't just a winter thing. Uh, this is one you can use aromatically, topically, and internally. This is your protective blend. Okay, it's going to battle for you. It's protecting your immune system. It has rosemary and eucalyptus, wild orange, cinnamon, and clove in it. So all five of these oils work together synergistically to help to support your immune system. You can also, so great in the diffuser. Okay, it's going to clean and purify the air, eliminating those airborne pathogens. Applying it to the spine and feet. That's why it's on my nightstand. You can also use it for cleaning the home. So we have On Guard in so many forms. We even have it as a toothpaste and you know, cleaning supplies. We've got this great cleaner concentrate that I absolutely love. But you can make your own cleaner with the oil itself, and you can just put it in a bottle. Put some On Guard in there, some water, some white vinegar, spray down your surfaces, and it's going to help to protect your home too. So I feel really good about that because with our pets, we've got two dogs and a cat. I've got a tortoise here in the background. I want to keep things clean, but I want to be really conscious of, you know, especially the pets because they're walking around on the kitchen floor, they're laying on the floor, they're licking the floor. I don't want to use any harsh chemicals. Like we even let Harvey, our tortoise, walk around in the kitchen. I don't want any harsh chemicals because they're licking that stuff up. They're absorbing it in the little foot pads of their feet. And so having something natural, this is actually going to help to benefit them and not harm them in any way. I don't have any little kids, but they also lick the floor, right? So this is a good way to be able to make sure that we've got things, you know, not damaging in any way. So this is a great way to support the immune system. You can use this in a diffuser. You can use this. I always have this roller ball on hand, or for people that come to me and they're like they just can't kick the crud, so they like are sick and then they get better and then they get sick again and they get better and they keep bouncing back and forth. This is a great tool for them. So we talked a little bit about lemon. This is very cleansing and supportive. Frankincense, this is going to help with that cellular function and immune boosting. Oregano, this is like nature's most powerful antioxidant. On Guard, again, we just talked about that. So that's going to be protecting you. And then tea tree, this is very cleansing and purifying and soothing. So you can put it in a roller ball or diffuse it or any combination of these. These are your five powerhouses. Okay. Frank. All right, he's here finally, my favorite. So, frankincense you can use aromatically, topically, and internally. This is helping your cells to perform optimally. Okay, what that means is it's telling your healthy cells to replicate faster. It's supporting your healthy cell development. Any damaged cells, it's actually working to repair damaged cells. And anything that's beyond repair, it's actually forcing those cells into apoptosis so that they flush and break down and get out of the system. Okay, so it's really important for healthy cells, healthy inflammation, and it's a great anti-aging tool. So this one, I will always put a drop under my tongue every morning, or you can add it to like your moisturizer, anything like that. It is incredible. Okay. I mean, if you look up frankincense, there's just 8 gazillion billion ways. It is, that's why we call it the king of oils. Head tension, you can do frankincense, a drop on the right on your thumb, and you can just press it right to the roof of your mouth for 30 seconds. Or you can also do 2 drops of that copaiba. I talked about that a little bit with the deep blue, 2 drops under the tongue, or a combination of these two. These two are really good powerhouses when we talk about any kind of anything that hurts. Okay, these are your two key go-to oils. All right, last, let's jump into internal use, internal use. Okay. So you can do something very easily. Remember, we're looking at the supplemental effects on the back of the bottle if they're safe to ingest. Lemon is probably the great, like, oils 101, just to get used to this and comfortable with it. But lemon is a powerhouse. Okay. This is incredible. You can use this aromatically, topically, and internally. I only want you to be doing this in glass or stainless steel. Okay. Don't put this in a plastic container because lemon is designed to break down phytochemicals or plastics in the body. Okay. We get exposed to so much plastic. There's plastic straws, plastic forks, plastic baggies, plastic water bottles. Even when you go to the grocery store and you buy lettuce, everything's in those thin little plastic containers, and plastic is getting thinner and thinner, which inevitably that plastic leaches out and gets absorbed into our system. It's a foreign substance. Our body doesn't really know what to do with it. And when we put lemon in our water, mm, I love it, or any kind of a citrus, but when we put lemon in, it's actually flushing out and breaking down those plastics and flushing that plastic out of our system. So the oil is going to be different than like just squeezing a lemon and putting it in your water. All of our citrus oils, they are coming from the rind and not the fruit. Okay. And the important thing about that is when it's coming from the rind and not the fruit, we're actually making the body more alkaline and less acidic. So this is not going to eat away at the enamel. It's not going to have an impact on any kind of, like, when people ask me about like grapefruit and medications, it's not going to have any impact on medications. We're going to be helping with any kind of acidity in the stomach because we're making the body more alkaline and less acidic. And the more alkaline your body is, the better that you can fight disease. Okay, so that's why it's so important. Oh my gosh, under the tongue. I had a customer, she was changed her life. She always, like, especially at night, just had all this like mucus. She was just having trouble like just clearing it. She couldn't sleep at night. And it was just something, I don't know, that happened in the morning at night. It was just very mucus laden. So I said, you need lemon. So she would drew a drop of lemon underneath her tongue. One drop is all she needed that night, and all that mucus dissipated. She was so happy. All right, adding oils. So adding these to your water, grapefruit's wonderful for metabolism. So is MetaPower. This is one of my favorites because it's supporting that healthy metabolism. This is our metabolic blend, but it also helps to balance blood sugar. Lemon, we just talked about that for cleansing the body. Peppermint, that's going to help with your digestive support. Digestin, same thing. And lime, that's a great detoxifier too. So what I like to put a drop in my water, or you can do a drop in your smoothie or a tea, whatever it may be, but it just tastes better. So you're drinking more water. You're supposed to drink half of your weight in ounces. So if you weighed 100 pounds, you'd be drinking 50 ounces of water a day. And it's so much better when there's some flavor in there, right? So you're going to get some flavor. It's going to taste better. You're going to drink more, and you're also going to get all of these wonderful added benefits of your essential oils in your water or whatever it is that you're making, right? You can even make, you can even cook with them. You can make cookies or scones or anything like that, or adding peppermint to your hot cocoa, right? That can all be done. This is a great recipe when we talk about cooking. You can just take a screenshot of this or remember that it's recorded, but I love these energy bites. So you can make any combination of these. Sometimes, like, if I don't have the pitted dates, I will just use like an almond butter or something like that. But I love to, if I have the opportunity, to incorporate the pitted dates, some dried apricots, some sesame paste, and you can either do peppermint, cinnamon, wild orange, put in some almonds in there, some coconut flakes. Those toasted sesame seeds are so good. And these I just roll up and I just have them in the fridge. I just have them on hand. The kids get home from school. They're hungry. I want to make sure that they're making a smart decision of the food that they're eating, so that they feel full, they feel satiated. It's a great healthy snack, but it's not going to ruin their dinner either. Okay, so this makes like 10 to 12 balls. It's really good, and like I said, just have them on hand. You will love them. Okay, so talking about a healthy, balanced life, and sometimes I should have started off the class with this. I don't know, somehow it got to the end. But one of the most important things you can do is just your nutrition. So making sure that we eat the rainbow, getting a good variety of nutrients on a daily basis is so important for our health and wellness. This creates it's a whole ripple effect in our digestion, in our sleep, in our mental capabilities, right? When things are humming along correctly and our body's getting what it needs, all the functions kind of work in tandem and work in place, and the systems start to work more with each other. We talked about hydration, that is key, getting that good quality sleep, learning how to reduce stress. We covered all these things and that proper self care. So, when I talk about self care, that's like, giving yourself that 5 to 10 minutes before bed at night. You get the diffuser going, smell it, massage into your feet, right? Or maybe throughout the day, that 5 to 10 seconds of rubbing an oil together and just breathing is just so important for your health and wellness. And like I said, getting that, this looks so good. I could eat all of this right now. Those are like all my favorite things, but look how colorful it is. So we're talking about like eating that rainbow because we know of all the different nutritional value of the variety, right? But sometimes it's impossible. It really, I mean, not sometimes, not really all the time. It's impossible for us to get all of the nutrition that we need on a daily basis. And so, what doTERRA offers is something called Lifelong Vitality. It's our number one most reordered product from doTERRA. It has a 30-day money back guarantee. So, that if you don't have more energy during the day, better sleep at night, and less aches and pains, you can return the empty bottles. Okay. We got 12 servings of your fruits and vegetables in here, your omega 3, 6, and 9s, which is really important for your brain and your heart health, and really powerful antioxidants. Okay. That's so important for reducing that oxidative stress out of the body. So you're going to have more energy. Better digestive support, that healthy inflammatory response, that great cardiovascular health because we got the omega 3, 6, and 9s, and incredible immune function. So when we talk about like doTERRA's lifelong vitality, we've got those essential vitamins. It's bioavailable, which means it's 100% absorbed by the body. It's basically a whole food substance. Okay, when we have it in the pill form, and so we're able to absorb it completely bioavailable. So we get that better absorption. We've got no GMOs, no dyes, no fillers, no synthetics, and that's a huge difference from the supplements that are on the market. Plus, you get a lot of bang for your buck. Okay. This is like all you need. It's a no brainer. I remember my grandparents, they would at lunchtime, they would get out like this whole shoebox full of supplements and they would take this and that and this, all these different things. I wish that we would have, had this when they were trying to supplement and trying to take care of their body because now my whole family's on it. And every time I teach a class, my husband says, Kara, the most important thing you can do not forget to talk about that lifelong vitality because this is his absolute favorite product. You take it in the morning and you take it at night, and you will feel such a difference. Another great thing, and this is a whole class in itself. So if you want the recording of the metabolic class, we just taught it last month. But your metabolism is so important. A lot of times people think this is basically, just your energy or weight loss, but actually metabolism influences not only energy and weight, but your body composition, your cognitive performance, your ability to sleep at night, your digestive support, your immune system, all of those things. Okay. With MetaPower, that is our metabolic blend. I touched on the oil a little bit. It's also available as little tiny beadlets that you can have on hand or a gum. I'm not a big gum chewer, but I love to have the gum like during a workout or something like that, or middle of the afternoon. It's a great little pick me up. Or you can actually put the metabolic blend in a soft gel in a capsule form. So what this does is it helps to balance your energy throughout the day. It's going to help to curb sugar cravings. It inhibits fat cell maturation. So all of us, we have the same amount of fat cells actually, but when we gain weight, those fat cells just expand and get bigger. They mature. So what this does is it's inhibiting those fat cells from getting bigger, and we're supporting that metabolic health overall. Okay. 4 methods of delivery there. They also have something called Assist. So Assist has all of the oils in the MetaPower blend, which is grapefruit, lemon, peppermint, ginger, and cinnamon in it. but it also has berberine and mulberry leaf in it. And what that does, you take one of these with your largest meal throughout the day, the highest carbohydrate meal, and this will prevent the glucose spike. Okay, so we don't have that high energy and that sugar crash throughout the day. So we're balancing that energy, we're reducing that oxidative stress, and we have that healthy blood sugar response. We don't have those highs and lows. And then our advantage, this is our collagen. It's 9 different types of collagen and NMN, which is a very vital and important energy molecule that helps our body to be able to produce more mitochondria. So we have more energy reserves throughout the day. Okay, so this will improve your cognitive function. It supports lean muscle and connective tissue and improves that skin elasticity and firmness. So again, this is a class in itself, but really quick little sneak peek. You can see I need to take some updated photos, but I have, you can see a significant difference in like the smoothness of my skin. You can see the color of my skin is completely different, much glowier, much healthier, less wrinkles. I feel like my mood is much better. I'm in a much better positive attitude. I'm sleeping better. I've lost weight with this and those sugar cravings. I'm so thankful for that. I can totally walk past the ice cream. You know, my husband, my kids, they love to scoop ice cream at night. I just don't have those cravings anymore. So it's been super helpful. Okay. Like I said, that's a class in itself. If you want the recording to that, just ask me about MetaPower and I'll send it to you. Okay, circling back, what are your top 3 health concerns? And imagine what your daily life would be like without those concerns. What would it be like to wake up completely refreshed in the morning, right? You had a great night's sleep, or you don't struggle with digestive issues, or you don't have that overwhelm, or you have more energy throughout the day and you feel focused and excited for the day instead of feeling like overwhelmed or that you know having trying to make it through one more day. Okay. Um, I hope tonight that you learned and you feel empowered by the fact that there are natural options that can support you and to help you to be your best self, to put more youth in your years, to be able to feel like, you know, I have customers that come to me and they're like, gosh, I didn't realize how bad I felt until I actually, you know, didn't have it anymore. I just thought that was a way of life. I just thought that was the way that everybody slept, that we all struggle, right? How many people complain about the sleep that they don't get? And they're like, I just thought that was a way of life. But once it was gone and I didn't have that health concern anymore, I look back now and I'm like, gosh, that was awful that I went through that for so long. And I'm here to tell you that there are natural solutions that can support you in whatever your specific needs are. Okay. I know we have some people on this call who already have a wholesale account with doTERRA. That is awesome. It is the best way to go, right? If you're wondering how to get oils in your home, I know we've got some newbies on here tonight too, so I want to explain this really quick. You can do what's called a wholesale account. Okay, there's no membership fee. We've gotten rid of that. You can order absolutely any of the products you want, and you get 25% off of the retail. You can order what you want, when you want, whenever you want. There's no smoke and mirrors here. There's no requirements on you. There's no quotas that you have to meet. This is all about you and your health and wellness. You have complete control. You can just log into your account once you place that first initial order with your email and your password, and it will unlock those wholesale prices. It gets shipped right to your door. And I get you the fun part of just supporting and educating you on your wellness journey. You can also get below wholesale for brand new customers when you pick a starter kit. So you can either pick a la carte specific products that like connected with you tonight and you're like, I know that I want that. Or we put together little bundles. And you know, anytime you see something bundled, you're going to have significant savings. Okay. We bundled things together so that you are designed to win, so that you have basically all of those natural tools right at your fingertips. So you don't just have like a bottle of wild orange sitting on the counter. Like that's great. But when things come up in the home, now with a kit, we can solve 85 to 90% of whatever comes up in the home, right? We've got those natural tools. You get free shipping on orders that are 100 PV or product value and some free gifts that I'll show you about. So starter kits, again, we've bundled these together. It's a great way to go, but you're not, you know, required to do that. Healthy Start. This has lavender, lemon, peppermint, tea tree, oregano, frankincense, deep blue, breathe, on guard, digestion. I believe I talked about all of those tonight, plus a pebble diffuser. which looks, a little bit like this, but it's in white. So you get all of those. You get a little sampler sizes. So it's going to be 85 drops, not the 250 drops that I talked about. But this is a great way to just like dip your toe into doTERRA. Get those top 10 oils. You get a little info sheet on like how to use them on a daily routine. You could add the coconut oil. You could add adaptive balance. You could add the deep blue stick, whatever it may be. But this one's 165. You could also do the two kits that I like to talk about the most is that Healthy Start or Healthy Habits. Healthy Habits has On Guard, Balance, frankincense, tangerine, which is another great citrus, lavender. It has the deep blue rub. It has the lifelong vitality pack. It has a Terrazyme, which is a natural enzyme that helps to break down our food so we can absorb our nutrients better, and PB Assist, which is a pre and probiotic that I take every single morning. So helping to get that healthy microflora in the body. This is $225 with $113 in savings for that Healthy Start. Or I created some of like Kara's faves, okay? And it can be anything, but these are just kind of ideas to inspire you of what is possible. So you could get what's called the Family Essentials Kit. This has all those top oils, the same little box as that Healthy Start. But you could layer in things like Serenity, your restful blend, Balance, your grounding blend, the coconut oil. And we have a special promo code this month where you get a free bottle of Citrus Bliss, a free roller ball of lavender, and a free diffuser. This one's $216.50. Okay. So that's very cool. You can scan that QR code to order it, or I can send you a customized shopping cart link. It could look like this again, or it could be completely customized to whatever you want. You could do the lifelong vitality and that collagen. You could add a deep blue stick and a bottle of lemon. Something as simple as that is $202. You get a free lavender and a free diffuser. Okay. So it depends on like if your order is 100 PV, you get free lavender. If it reaches 100 PV, now you get additional free diffuser. And if it's 200 PV, you get that bonus free bottle of Citrus Bliss, which is like sunshine in a bottle. Okay. I'm giving special gifts to new customers. You can get this awesome travel keychain anytime your order's over 100 PV. And again, we can completely customize it for you. But this is what it looks like. It's so cute. And it has our top 10 oils in it. I've completely filled. So this is great for like your oils on the go. This is kind of like my little first aid kit that I always have clipped in my purse. You get a diffuser blend book. So this is the essential oil diffuser blend book. It has, I don't know, a gajillion diffuser recipes in it. Okay. And remember, with that promo code, you instantly get that free roller ball of lavender and a little booklet on basically the top 10 essential oils and how to use them. Okay. So that's a gift from me. Plus, that lavender comes with your order from doTERRA. You get a welcome packet. You get invited to our private Facebook group. You get a personal wellness consult. So I'm here to like guide you, make sure you know how to use your products. You get continuing education. So our team teaches this awesome Wellness Wednesdays. So every Wednesday you get invited to a Zoom call. You can either watch it live, which is great because we always have giveaways at the end, or you can tune into the recordings. They're always available to our customers. And you get 24-hour care and support. So you can text me anytime with any questions, okay? This is my cell phone. It's right there. I'm not going to have to read it off, but you can just text me. And when we get your wholesale account started this week, okay, it's Monday, so we got all week to work on this, you get a free bottle of peppermint from me. Okay, so let me know how you want to get started, what interests you. We can work on completely customizing the cart, or you can pick a starter kit. Whatever resonates with you is totally fine. This is all about you and your health and wellness. Okay, so I really like to customize it so that we can reach and address your specific needs. There are some great benefits of actually sharing too. So when you have that wholesale account, 85 to 90% of doTERRA is just happy customers. Okay. So they're loving it. They're getting that 25% off of the retail. They're loving that education and support, and they're just enjoying living that wellness lifestyle with doTERRA. You can also have an opportunity of sharing. So once you log in and you have your account, you'll see a little referral code pop up. And this is just like sharing something that you love on Amazon or sharing a restaurant that you love to go to, except you actually will get 20% of whatever, when you share your link, you get 20% of the PV, whatever somebody purchases in doTERRA dollars that you can actually apply to your order. It's super easy. We have people sharing that link all the time. It's so fun because you're just helping us to get more natural tools in people's home. Or you can actually make an income. So I have a lot of people right now reaching out to me that are just looking for an extra income opportunity. So maybe not something to completely replace your income, but something that maybe could pay for a car payment, or just pay for gas, or whatever it may be, whatever your need may be. doTERRA can be as little or as big as you want it to be. And it doesn't even have to be anything at all. If you just are like, you know what, I just want to be a happy customer. I love this. I want to live a natural lifestyle. This is the way to go. Okay. Because you just get amazing education and support. So let me check the chat if I can find it and make sure that I've answered all your questions. And then let me write down your names so that I can do my wheel of names. And somebody is going to get a free rollerball, hot mess rollerball. Conference call. I don't know if you win, you're just gonna, you guys know how to get a hold of me because if you got on this call, obviously, you got it from me. So, okay. Jane says, my cats have allergies. Can I use lavender as a natural antihistamine for them? Yeah, it'd be great to have in the diffuser. I find that, we have a cat and 2 dogs. We diffuse like lavender and lemongrass is like one of my favorites to have in the diffuser. Whenever we're diffusing around pets, and Jane, I will make sure I get you the pet ebook, or if anybody wants the pet ebook, just let me know. But there's some great tools in there for you. So I'll make sure, in cats specifically, I'll make sure you get that too. Shelf life, really good question. So because doTERRA oils are completely pure, they are not going to expire. Just don't put them like in a sunny window or something like that. The bottles are like a brown color. So they're kind of protecting themselves already from sun. But they all will have a expiration date on the bottom, and they will also have a special code on the bottom, which is really cool because you can go to a website called source2u.com and you can put in this code and it will tell you all the testing results on this one bottle, which is pretty incredible. So they're really transparent about their testing. They are required to put an expiration date on there. I would say it'd be like 5 or 6 years, but you're going to be using them before that. And if you don't, you're going to be totally, you'll be fine. They're really not going to expire. Okay. What oils would you put on your dryer balls? Oh gosh, Brenda, this is such a great question. And I would say that I love so many different ones. And so it just depends. Like on my dryer balls with my sheets, I love like my bed sheets. I love to do lavender or serenity. Adaptive smells amazing. Citrus Bliss is another great one. Any of those, anything like lemongrass smells really clean. So that's one that we use quite a bit in our home, especially like in a diffuser. Lavender and lemongrass, it smells so good together because lavender is calming, but the lemongrass is like, smells like it's clean, even if it's not. I think that's incredible. So that is something else that you can do. And like I said, you can do lavender and lemongrass. It just kind of like whatever your favorites are. Or whatever you find that you've been wearing as like a perfume. It would be, I'm just going to put up this wheel of names. It would be really good to be able to incorporate that, into your dryer balls. It's a great way to do it. And like we have a really good laundry detergent too. So we have the On Guard laundry detergent is probably my favorite. Sorry, I'm talking and typing your names in at the same time. And so that already has a really good smell to it. Or the Abode laundry pods are super easy to use. And so, like, my daughter likes the way the Abode smells better. So when we're doing her laundry, we'll do the Abode laundry pods. And then with everybody else, we just use the On Guard, but you could throw anything in there. Okay, I think I got everybody. So let me go back to where you are and share my screen again, and we'll pick a winner. Okay. All right, here we go. This is so fun because you get confetti and everything. All right, and the roller ball is going to Judy. Okay, awesome. Hot mess roller ball. Don't you love that? All that confetti and all that stuff. Okay. All right. So look, 7:01. We got it in an hour. That's so impressive. All right. Anything else? You can definitely reach out to me. I'm available. I will make sure that you get the recording of this call. And like I said, any questions you have, I also gave you a link to like our Facebook group, which is open to anybody and everybody. So it's a great place to learn and get those diffuser recipes. All those things are available. But thanks for being on tonight. And we will connect with you soon, guys. Thank you.